Our character is most evident in how we respond when others treat us poorly. In this short video, part of our Champions of Responsible Business video series, CEO Rich Panico shares a story of when a client and an employee violated a contract. Hear how he responded.
We had a client who we were doing work for a couple of years. They were very, very happy with our work. At the beginning of all of our engagements, we ask clients to enter into personnel recruiting restraint agreements. Basically, it just prohibits them from recruiting our own people. Now, we understand that, we're not trying to keep our people here through contractual agreements. We want them to be happy here, but nonetheless, it is a rare occasion when clients don't want to hire our people. And I think that reflects our own hiring standards and the caliber of people we hire. Well, this client, both the client and our own employee violated agreements that each of them had, which prohibited them from, one, the client from recruiting our candidate, and two, our employee from going to work for a client. In this situation, I ultimately got involved after our CFO had gone back and forth with their VP of HR, who was also an attorney. And he kept diminishing the urgency of the situation, saying that, well, it's, our consultants typically love when we hire their people because now they have someone on the inside, so it helps them generate future business. And our response to that was, that's not how we care to build our business. Well, the following day I received a call from our client's attorney from our client, from the CEO, who stated that the legal counsel advised him not to rescind the offer. He then again asked me what I recommended, to which I responded that I had already provided my recommendation, what was his. And of course his response is one that I expected, which was, I'd like to settle. So at that point in time, we started negotiating what would be a fair penalty for violating the contract. I could tell at that point, how the tone of our discussion started changing, because now it was about money. And certainly, I think he was misunderstanding my motives at that point in time, which you'll understand in a minute. When we finally got to the point of resolving, coming to agreement on what that penalty would be, I told him that there was another specific that needed to be addressed, and that was that I did not want those dollars in the company. And of course he was pretty surprised with that response, because he said, well, Rich, what do I do then? I said, well, this is dirty money. I said, I consider it dirty money because we didn't make this money by working and providing the service. We made it through trying to address a violation in contract. And I told him that I did have a suggestion. I said that we had already discussed it, and I would like that money to be contributed to 5 charitable organizations across the United States, each of them in one of our service areas. So what we did is we provided letters to him. I asked him to review those letters, write checks to those named within the letters, provide those back to me, and then we distributed them. So none of that money went into our bottom line. I could have easily given it to all of our employees as some type of bonus. But I will tell you, when that was announced to the company, everyone stood up and applauded it. And that's just an example, one of those rare examples when you get the opportunity to truly walk the talk. Everything else that you do is fine, it's supportive, you can put things in writing, but until you actually have an opportunity to prove that you can't be bought, they're just words.